howdy treasure hunters. Tis Edward, Check Detecting Tours, checking in on a gorgeous Saturday night. Real warm out, got the windows open, and beautiful night, 13th March, and just waiting for, I'm not waiting for that guy to wake up, that's for sure. Having a darts tournament tonight, waiting on my darts buddies to come over, and we are going to take part in a darts match. This place organizes darts tournaments a lot. I think prize is like $10 US, not much, but it's great fun. And watching hockey, and having a couple of beers, and wanted to make this video. Subject: detecting magazines. Now, I read a lot of magazines, read a lot of books, read a lot. I don't have a TV. I haven't really had a TV since college. I mostly read. I couldn't really watch much here anyways. Although they do have good shows like Alf and Knight Rider, Magnum P.I., Hunter, Murder, She Wrote, Dallas. There's some great shows over here. They're great. I just saw Police Academy 16 the other day. Unfortunately, they're all dead, and it's kind of awkward to see Alf. Brian, that boy. It's when Alf is speaking Czech, you're either on some real good drugs or you're in Czech Republic. Anyway, or Michael Knight, let him in. It's like, oh shit, So anyway, I read a lot of magazines: Economist, Atlantic Monthly, New Yorker, Vanity Fair. Read the paper online, Washington Post. Anyway, one of my favorite magazines are detecting magazines, and lo and behold, we've got a small stack of some magazines from all over the place. I've got a lot of people who come here from overseas, and I would say, if you have a magazine, can you bring it? They're like, oh yeah, if they have one. And they're magazines from all over the world: America, Canada, Czech Republic, a lot of England, Spain, France. I think there's one in Germany. Australia. They're all over the place. And anyway, so I was asking them to pick me up one, and if they can find it, they do. I've got a lot of detective magazines, especially from the U.S. I've been buying and subscribing to Western and Eastern many years, God, since Bill Clinton was president, I've been buying Westerns, and so anyway, Lost Treasures too, and then I met a guy from Poland and online, and he sent me a Polish metal detecting magazine. And I thought, oh, that's great. And excuse me. Hey. So I discovered the world of European metal detecting magazines, and I'm glad that I did, because they're really good. A lot of them are really good, and Petra. Hey. Hi. It's that guy Link. I'm trying to. She would know. That's my friend Petra. Anyway, got turned on to European detecting magazines, and I've got a few different examples of world detective magazines. Oldie but goodie, Lost Treasure. We go way back, Lost Treasure. Interesting stories, a lot of good stories. The usual ads. I love ads. Love to see what's new. Great stories. Very interesting about ships and pirates, and I mean, who doesn't like a good pirate story? Some of the ads are questionable, but never mind. Yeah, great magazine. Good stories. Moving on to England, The Searcher. Excellent. Probably my favorite. A lot of medieval stuff. Great pictures. Real in-depth. Very archaeology oriented. This is about 10 years old. It's amazing to see technology, how it's changed, and how some of it's still the same. Great magazine. Medieval stuff, real common where I'm from, so it's good for IDs. Great magazine. Treasure hunting. Another one. It's very similar to The Searcher. A lot of pictures, a lot of great pictures. This issue is again 2001. I have a friend who goes to. I think he subscribes now. He gets these from England. He is English. He lives in Prague. Great magazine, Roman stuff. I read French pretty well. I don't speak it, but I can understand the writing pretty well. I studied that in high school, and I always ask when my mother comes to visit. She usually comes via Paris. I was like, hey, get me a copy of Moyens de Détection or La Fouille. Good magazine. What interesting finds, very interesting finds. Real nice. It's if you don't read French, it's tough, but the pictures speak for themselves. Great magazine. Le Fouille, La Searcher, another French magazine. Pretty similar. A lot of reviews. Pretty much the same thing. Stories. Yeah. Don't see that every day. And what else? Yeah, it's a good magazine. Archaeologia, French archaeology magazine. Fascinating. Great pictures. I'm no archaeologist, but I've always been, fascinated by it. Good magazine. Here is our homegrown Detector Review. Czech magazine. A lot of articles on World War II, seals, those lead like bale seals. A lot of stuff. World War II, a lot of World War II stuff that you find out here. Geez, that's a lot of iron crosses, buddy. This actually was this is a pretty interesting article. They found this guy's flat burned up. He died of smoke inhalation. Really young guy, about 34, 35. And his father was a collector of stuff, and he had bought a lot of it from museums in the early days after the revolution. A lot of museums were selling stuff that they shouldn't have been. Anyway, they blamed detectorists on it. So that's a black mark. Black mark against detectorists, as if we didn't have enough. So anyway, great. Typical. Prospecteur, French, good magazine. Good magazine. Just a lot of stories, a lot of articles. What things cost. Pretty thin. Good magazine. Had a guy bring me these. He came a few times from Australia, from the land down under. Gold, gem, and treasure. This is I was in Australia a few years ago. I was there for a while. And the host family I was with, they said they would describe this. I guess you would say the people who do it too as blokish, and these magazines are definitely blokish. A lot of things about gold, obviously. Great place. Australia is my #1 all-time favorite country in the whole world, and I'm eventually gonna get back there somehow. They have tours. Yep. Golden Triangle tours, and these guys take you out in the outback, set you up pretty much like what I do. Yeah, meals, self-made, and go out and look for gold. God, I'd love to do that. It's great. Yeah, one day. Finds, Australia, for Europeans, it's a very new place. Of course, it's way older with the Aborigines, but yeah, a lot of gold and great magazine. Keeps me motivated. Keeps me wanting to go back to Australia. The Aboriginal Cricketers, great magazine. Loved it. I'd love to hang out with these guys. Love to hang out with these guys. Wonderful country, wonderful magazine. I forgot my copy of Western, Eastern. Western and Eastern is an American magazine, and it's one of, I think, 2 magazines that they've got out now that deal with metal detecting, and but I read that too, and I get that because I've got an ad in the magazine. And what else? Yeah, read a lot. I've got a lot of magazines and books, and I read. Certainly, if you're reading this and you're coming, or you think about coming, I always have things to read, because the TV can be a bit baffling. You're like, hey, I watched this, 25, there's J.R. Ewing, it's like, oh God. And I got a lot of magazines that you can read in your spare time. Yeah, so what else? Yeah, that's about it. I got this new one today, Vanity Fair. Wonderful magazine. Wonderful magazine, Vanity Fair, I tell you. And anyway, computers are great. TV, don't know about it, but computers are great. Whatever, music's great, but sometimes you just want to read something. And yeah, so magazines are it. I do it. And anyway, so I'll get back with you at a later date. Getting set for the darts tournament. $10 at stake here, buddy, and I'm gonna win it. All right, that's enough for me. First signs of spring. Saw snowbells today, and I'm looking forward to that big time. All right, take care. Hope you're doing all right wherever in the world you are. All right, take care. God bless. Peace.